Today we're going to go over how to beat a cover 3 or cover 2 defense in this year's game, oftentimes for one play touchdown or at least a huge gain. Now this is found in our Buffalo offensive ebook in the gun trips HB weak formation. The play is called motion slot cross. Now we definitely have better plays than this within the ebook, but this is definitely the easiest play to set up. All we have to do is make sure we're on the left hash mark and then block our running back. That's really all you have to do to beat the cover 3. What I like to do is also put this B or circle receiver on a fade route, although it's not going to do anything against the cover 3. You want your fastest guy here in this X or square position. I think the Bills don't really have any super fast receivers, so I put in KJ Hamler, who I think has 93 speed. But if you have like a Tyreek Hill or someone with elite speed, instead of getting 2 or 3 steps on the guy, he'll probably get like 4 or 5 steps on the corner. Let me show you how that outside third on the left, just for whatever reason, peeks in for way too long on the quarterback. I'm not really sure why he does that. And it allows our receiver to just run right by him. So this guy here, it should be in an outside third, but he's just looking at the quarterback. And then we get behind him at this point. You lead pass it up as far as you can. You can see like we beat this guy by 4 steps already. Imagine if you had, that a truly elite Xavier Worthy type guy or Tyreek Hill. They just leave their guy in the dust. So again, the play is motion slot cross in the gun trips HB weak formation. I run this from the left hash mark. You don't have to be all the way over there. Block the running back, put the B or circle receiver on a fade route, and then again against this cover 3, watch how open this guy gets. Now, this is great because your opponent's not going to see this coming. Like might be expecting for you to beat cover 3 with a maybe some sort of crossing route, deep crossing route, or a deep corner route. They're not going to expect that their cornerback just gets randomly run by for no reason. And so they're not going to be able to switch stick into it or adjust really to stop that. So that's the look against a cover 3. But this play also does a great job against Tampa too. So still motion slot cross. We call a cover 2. Set it up the same way. Looks like this. And this time we're looking to the A or X receiver on his deep post over the middle. Now you do have to be aware in case your opponent puts an extra deep blue zone, like a linebacker into a deep blue zone, that will slow this down. But then you'll usually have this RB receiver underneath because that linebacker will be vacating the short zone. Now your B receiver is taking the deep half all the way to the right. Your X or square receiver is taking the other deep half all the way to the left. And that lets your A or X receiver here split them right down the middle. You rack catch it, take it in for a 1-play touchdown.